today, we say, God bless you, and it's an honor to have you here today as the broad and strong shoulders on which we now stand. To other executives, other conventions, government officials who will be here, to our observers, and our official delegates to this, the 34th General Assembly of this Assembly. Diplomat Paul and Councilor Paul may be in our midst. We say welcome. And then to my darling wife, the First Lady of this Council, Mr. Alice Reeves. I love you. Mr. Hammond. A full year has gone since we were elected in an uncontested fashion to the leadership of Liberia, to the leadership of Liberia's most powerful non-political advocacy and mediation platform. It has been my personal pleasure to serve an independent of the Liberia Council of Churches has never, the independent rather, of the Liberia Council of Churches has never been clearer. I commend to you this day, at this place, that as God gives this administration favor and grace, we will not only continue to lift our voices and give it praise and thanks, but will continue in this trajectory of independence and without interference, pursue peace, justice, democracy, and the rule of law. It is to you who bring thanks and gratitude for electing and tolerating us and the programs that we have undertaken. This honor we don't take lightly, as we recommend our services to recommit our services respectfully with all humanity, dignity, and integrity. Since its inception in 1982, the Liberia Council of Churches has been the most highly respected voice in the nation advocating for peace, respect, and human rights, equity, equality, justice for all. This legacy of the Council is being rekindled here today as we continue in your service. As we approach general and presidential elections in just about 3 months, this should be a great and joyous time in the life of every Liberian. Every Liberian 18 years and older should be very happy, as we are amongst the few and privileged people of the world who have the right to self-government, and that self-determination is not exclusive to the rights and powerful, but to every adult. One vote. You are encouraged not to be moved and vote only on the basis of tribalism and sectionalism, but to vote in the general best interest of all Liberians. Pastors, you are encouraged to lead your congregation to vote and to vote their consciences under the inspiration and influence of only the Holy Spirit. Liberians, you must reject every effort to buy your precious and sacred vote. Remember, your right to self-determination is only guaranteed by your ability to exercise the sacred and holy, uninterrupted vote in a free and fair election. From Grangia to Cape Montserrat, from Lofa to Maryland, and everywhere in between, detractors have come to cause trouble and to detract you and to take your votes if you let them. I say stand firm and not be moved. Our egotistical motives and selfish desires to pursue exclusively that which is only our own individual interests, both in the state and in the church, are in direct opposition to the will of God and must be stopped as we vote our consciences in God's will for our nation. realizing that the time has come for the church of Liberia, divided over the last 200 years, to come together in unity and work together. It is imperative for all of us to strive together in accordance with the word Apostle Paul in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 5 and 6, to clear the way and open it up for the realization of unity. The Liberia Council of Churches has the obligation derived from our covenant with God to proclaim the gospel and promote peace, love, and unity. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is over all and through all and in all. Thank you for the opportunity over the last year to work along with all of you to bring much needed change and transformation to this council. I am pleased to report today that the vision and mission of the LCC continues to be upheld and fulfilled. With no turnover notes from the previous administration and absolutely no money whatsoever left in any of our accounts, and a dysfunctional administrative structure, the new leadership of this council for the period under review has, with new zest, determination, demonstrate a readiness and shifted this council in conducting her affairs differently and has become a more efficient and effective organization, aware of her responsibilities to our membership, our local collaborators, and our international partners, and God Almighty. Since our ascendancy, we have enhanced the Secretariat with the addition of a Director of Program, have restructured and reorganized all of our commissions and standing committees, and have appointed new and competent leadership. They are now fully functional, bringing much needed efficiency to the operational structure of our council. Thanks to our membership, we have increased our financial obligation to this council from a pitiful $350 annually to a healthy $1,200 for full membership and $600 for associate and affiliate members. Because we believe that charity begins at home, we have not only strengthened the Secretariat, we have put in place an efficient and effective evaluation system which ensures full accountability and transparency of the Secretariat and those of us who work for the Liberia Council of Churches. The first full evaluation of both the General Secretariat and the entire Secretariat was done after so many years. Going forward, the Council's voice will continue to resound throughout the length and breadth of our nation, at various lengths of our society, challenging the status quo and holding the powers that be in the church and the state accountable in order to fulfill and achieve the results of our vision and mission. We will continue to work together with all of our partners with a collaborative spirit to bring the needed transformation to our nation. During the period under review, we have operated in the context of gender and youth sensitivity. We continue to remain committed to ensuring regional and sectarian balance at every level of the Council, and transforming this body into a fully functional national organization and strengthening our efforts to have a national presence in the capital city of every county in this nation. In the words of our preamble in closing, as the conscience of the nation and a reconciling force in times of disharmony and cognizant of the role in always maintaining peace and because of the diversity of our humanity seen in the ministry, ecumenical commitment and unity, This administration continues to affirm our commitment to the following proposition: that the Declaration of Political Neutrality and Objectivity is rooted in government integrity. That therefore, no member of this administration shall be a spokesperson, affiliate, or card-carrying member or partisan of a political party. We stand ready to do God's work and the work of our people with neutrality and objectivity. The Council of Churches will partner with the government of Liberia, but will take no money from the government for national church-related programs, such as Fast and Prayer, July 26 celebration, amongst others. The church will support the work of the church. We commit not to be an enemy to the government, but to be his friend. Not to be an enemy or his friend, let me say it that way, but to be partners with the government on national concerns, providing work, spiritual guidance, and wisdom. We commit to being proactive and not only reactive in our approach. We commit to the promotion of freedom of speech in this our beloved country. We commit to the promotion of freedom of religion, food security, better health, education, peace, and justice, as well as the promotion of gender equity. We commit that we will be strong advocates, standing against insecurity and evil in this our society. This council commits continuously to the alleviation of extreme poverty. This council commits to being a voice in the promotion of peace, good governance, and human rights. This council commits to a greater equity in the dispatch of our nation's resources. We oppose get-rich-quick activities which is the misuse of government and governmental positions and power. We commit to standing in the way of endemic corruption, whether found in the government at the local and national level or in our churches. Corruption deprives our nation of the fullest potential. We commit ourselves to a world free of war. We support integrity and sovereignty of nations and stand against aggression. Nations against nations. And I think at this time is the right time and place for this council to condemn Russia for its unjustifiable war against the Ukraine. Lastly, this council commits to collaborate our efforts in leveraging our combined resources, schools and hospitals, local resources, human and financial resources, to better educate, heal, and feed our people. And as we collaborate and create more wealth and well-being of this great nation, this council is poised and we are able to make a difference in this indifferent society. In closing, I am humbled by this opportunity for service. On behalf of the entire executive officers, with all the executive officers of this council, please stand. On behalf of the entire executive officers of this council and the entire membership, all of us, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. As we seek His face, may God hear our prayers. Bless the works of our hands and prosper the Liberia Council of Churches in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the blessed Holy Spirit. I thank you.
Alright, so thanks for following us. That was the message for the day delivered by President of the Liberia Council of Churches, Bishop Samuel. Thanks for following us. Thank you so much. This is how we let go off as the business session is about to start. So we're going to go off after the accepting of the message.
Brother, please our name. Reverend Jimmy C. Deeks, Senior, member of the Baptist Convention and Chairman on Governance and Governmental Affairs of the Council. I move that this splendid, focused, and very dynamic address be received by this body. It becomes a part of the LCC's archive and copies be sent to major churches for subsequent distribution to local churches, and we be thanked as you have done as part of the motion. I'm Barrow Jimmy Collins from the Church of the Lord Worldwide. I second the motion.
Alright, so the motion is then moved and seconded that the report be accepted by the body. The message that was delivered be accepted by the body.
Are we all ready to vote? Now ready. Now ready. Alright? Let's see the number of amendments. Okay? Yeah, you record now.
My readiness is amendment to the motion that they recommend. Yeah, that's it. We turn it over to the state committee.
Alright? Is there an amendment? You don't have a amendment?
My sister and friend. There's no president and president.
No committee, yes.
So I don't accept.
Alright, no committee. Yes, very good. Was I already that motion?
My concern also, previously we used to have committee on the sessional committee on president's report. Since the leadership decided on that done necessarily,
Alright?
we were here, we want to hear from the one, etc. Thank you.
Alright. Thank you. To those who already are ready to vote, all those who already get known by standing. Alright? Please come.
So this will be unanimous from what I see here. Right after this, we're going to go off to allow the business session to go on. We just want to know whether the message is accepted or not. That's how we stay live.
Okay, those against, you may be seated. Those against, just raise your hand or right hand. Okay.
So no against.
Those who are abstaining.
One abstention.
1, 2.
2 abstention.
Okay. All right. So the motion is passed. Thank you very much. We were asked. So we have 42 in favor and 0 against 2 abstaining. So we want to call the president of the ECO, Ecumenical Women, EW. So please come and thank our presidents.
Okay, so for that, I'll go off on this live. Thanks for following us. Bye bye for now.